All right, sympathy and empathy is another way that we deal with conflict or try not to get into a dispute. Trying to think of what that person has went through during the day, putting yourself in their shoes. I mean, Jesse's really good at trying to see the good in the situation or trying to look at the cup half full, I guess. Looking at the cup half full. Yeah, that's a way to keep from arguing or keep from letting things escalate.
Yeah, like I have sympathy for when she gets off the road on Thursdays. Like I have sympathy for she just had to drive, 2.5 hours, to get home to us, right? So I may be in a mood of, man, I want to be lovey and hugging on you and rubbing on you and kissing on you. But sometimes she just wants to just get in the house, get comfortable, and just have some time to sit and unwind. Yes. Sometimes that's what she wants to do. And I have sympathy for that as opposed to getting angry because I feel like I may not be getting my needs met. I have sympathy for her. And that's an empathy too, right? Is that no?
You put yourself in my shoes.
Yeah. Hey Siri, what does empathy mean? So yes, I have empathy for her.
All right, this is another one, and it's big. Don't react on every emotion. Some things are not worth it. This goes back to the picking your battles. It goes back to weighing your options. Just don't react on every emotion. Yes, we're human. We're going to get upset. We're going to get angry. We're going to get pissed off. We're going to want to cuss. We're going to want to throw things.
You said pissed?
I did.
You going to hell.
I'm going to try to be real brief with this, but it is something I do. I might get upset with something that Jesse said or something Jesse has just done. And yes, I am going off in my head and I don't let it come out of my mouth. I revert back to something that either may come up or we already talked about. But that taking a break thing is something I have to go do. Walk off for a second, process what has happened, and come back when I can talk in a loving manner, in a way that will not dishonor my husband or God.
And I can read you. I know when that's going on, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna chill.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait.
We've been together 10 years and we got that part down pat.
Yeah, I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna wait. I know she's gonna come and we're gonna talk about it later. And even if you don't, then I may ask. But you almost always come back and we talk about it.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, you cannot fix something if you don't explain what is wrong or what happened.
Yes.
There's no way your spouse is going to know every wrong move they have made if you don't express it to them. So that is something that I do. I come back and I tell Jesse what made me mad, what I said. Usually I tell him exactly what I said in my head, and I apologize for thinking those negative things, and he's cool with it. He's glad that I came and told him. He's glad that I got it off my chest. And Jesse usually don't need a timeout. If I make him mad, he just let it go. He'll come back and tell me later.
Too chill. So on your head, you be thinking, you mother, I'll kick you in your.
No, it never goes that far. No. But I do say, why the is he making me? Another thing is just to let go and let God. It is not going to always be your responsibility to put your spouse in their place or to show them where they were wrong. It's not always your job. Sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches and just let it go. You take it to God and let that be your prayer. Let that be your cry. You know, God, I feel like I'm right in this situation, but I don't want conflict. I want peace. Please speak to my spouse and let them know. Show them your way. Show them what I'm trying to accomplish, or show them your plan. And it happens. It happens. If you put it in God's hands, if you trust God, if you believe in his word, then let God handle it.
That's right. That works every time. Every time. And on God's time, though. So I say every time, but I mean, I'd be right then and there.
Right. God's time is not our time. Our time is not God's time. So some of the things that Jesse and I do, he's the head of the household. I let him run the house because that's his rightful place as king of this household, as priest of this household. So he's the decision maker. But one thing that we do that works well is if he comes up with a decision, he 9 times out of 10 will come and ask me for my opinion. I give it, and then he goes, lets it marinate, talk to God, and I let go. I gave my piece, I gave my thoughts, and usually we mesh it all together and it works nicely.
Let me tell you something, man. If you feel like you the head of the household and it's your way or the highway and you got all the best ideas and you gonna do it all on your own, your wife can't tell you nothing, you's an ignorant fool. 2 heads are better than 1. 2 ideas are better than 1. 2 thought processes are better than 1. I always take into account this. We're one. This is one unit, so I can't separate what she thinks or is going to be a good idea, or what she thinks is the right way. I can't separate those two. Those 2 things are together, right? Because this is my wife. So when God says you lead, it means you lead. It doesn't mean you're some kind of evil dictator where nobody can tell you anything and it's just all your ideas and it's all on you. No, it's not all on me. I may have the final say so, but this is like my second brain, and she compliments me where I don't necessarily do, or I don't necessarily have all the right ideas. She's very good with dates. I'm not so good with dates. We want something come up where we have to do something, or someone asks me, hey, can you guys do such and such? Let me talk to my wife about that.
That is not asking permission. No. That is just making sure we're not missing anything.
Right. Let me put this microphone back, but I just had to say that. God gave you a spouse for a reason. And I hate specifically just talking to one sex, but men. God gave you a spouse for a reason. You don't have it all. You You can't do it by yourself. Number 1, you need God to already tell you ain't the man. You ain't the man. You got to have somebody on your side. And I got my side right here. I got Kia. We do it together.
So I'm gonna try to sum this all up with one final example. I get mad when I am asked to do something that I don't want to do, or when I want Jesse to do something and he doesn't want to do it. I truly get upset. That is one of our secrets. That is one of our issues. So 3 things I try to do personally. So number 1, I will try to find a way to get the goal accomplished that satisfies me, but it doesn't dishonor my husband or God. Number 2, I'll compromise. We will come up with some kind of agreement to get the work done. Whether it's I'll do it in the morning, or okay, I'll do it tonight, or something that'll make both of us happy. Another thing I might do is just be selfless. Just be selfless and go ahead and do whatever you're asked to do. And Jesse will do the same thing. He's lounging on the couch and I ask him to get up and go somewhere. He may not want to do it, but he chooses to be selfless and he'll get up and he'll go.
Yeah, and I know what you're talking about. I know exactly the example you're talking about. The other day, I was so tired. I had done yard work. I had done a million things, and I was tired. So I wanted to come home, sit down, and get on the couch and straight up veg out. I'm chilling. I'm relaxing. Next thing I know, kid comes in. This is probably about 20 minutes into really, you start sinking into the couch about then, and the couch starts hugging you, and the TV is saying, yes, chill right there, you're doing good. She says, do you want to go to CVS with me? I couldn't say no. I mean, I could have, but ain't no way I'm going to say no. So I said yes, and I got up, and we left. Guess what? This is my best friend. We had an amazing time. I was not even worried about it after I actually got up, got in the car, and we started talking and chit-chatting, laughing, and listening to good music and just having a good time.
I got an example too. We already talked about it, but that day that you had to take pictures downstairs, I didn't want to go downstairs with you.
Yeah.
I did not want to go downstairs, but I did it, and we had a good time.
A good time.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a woman.
So yes, talk to God. Give things over to God. Pray. Choose joy. And try to outserve one another. That's a really, really big way that we even stay out of a lot of conflict. There's not a ton of conflict that arises between us. But things do come up. But it's not a ton of conflict because we're always trying to outserve one another. When conflict is going on, you're having a heated discussion, someone needs to take the step to ease the conflict out. What I'll do when I need to talk to Kia about something, maybe I didn't understand, maybe we have some kind of misunderstanding. If I need to talk to her and I know she may be a little agitated, I'm coming to her in a way that'll smooth things out. She loves coffee, so hey, I want to talk. She may not actually want to talk about things because she's a little agitated, she's a little heated. If I bring her a cup of hot coffee with her favorite creamer in there, here you go, honey. That eases things out, right? She's receptive now. Now she's like, oh, he loves me. She's gonna be more open to talk. Honestly, and in a non-hostile way.
Yes. That coffee somehow has the power to just make things better.
All right, everyone. Thanks so much for taking the time out to watch this video. Please stay tuned for that blended families video that's coming up. It's going to be a flexing, one of the flexing episodes, episode number 2 for flexing. So we're going to dive deep into that and let you guys know how we dealt with the blended family thing. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with someone if you think they can use it. All right, and there will be a flexing video coming up about conflict resolution, where we're gonna let you guys know some serious things. We've had the serious issues like you guys are having. We've had the serious issues too. So again, the flexing series is just that we can dive deep into these things and not go so fast to get you guys back to work. I know you at work watching Facebook and YouTube. I know you at work doing it. I'm telling.
I might be in the bed.
I'm telling. Just kidding. Goodbye, everyone. We love you. Thanks again.
Bye.